Hi, this is RevitUni.com. My name is Simon, and in this tutorial I would like to share with you a method of creating a shower drainage in Revit. So we will create two kinds of drainage, for linear drainage and for the center. Let's take a look on how it looks like on the floor plan. We have a drainage here. This is shower head, which I can actually hide so it doesn't distract us. And in the section view, it looks somehow like that. This is the linear drainage that we will take care of later. Before we start modifying this floor, we have to make sure that the floor type definition is correct. What I mean by that is that if we go to edit of the structure of such floor, we have a layer of structural which have variable option enabled. It doesn't have to be structural. In fact, it's actually not a structure, but basically a substrate. And this value, this material, which is usually some kind of concrete material, will vary. So we have to make sure that we have a maximum value here. And this is the finished floor tiles. So we enter any value that is necessary here. But the most important part is to remember that this part will actually be modified, this layer. I click OK. Ignore this information for a second. And then when I select such floor, I have the sets of modification tools. So first I have to add certain points that I will modify later. So let's try to place them. You see that it's very hard to place such points in the correct spots. We don't have any snapping points. The point doesn't snap, for example, to the tile grid. So before I start modeling it, let's undo this. Okay, we can even reset the shape. It's good to have lines that will help us with the snapping. So I go to annotate detail lines and I will draw a rectangle. Let's say it's something like that. Okay, once they are drawn, maybe they are not that distinctive from the tile lines, but I hope you will see it on the video. Now I can actually proceed with the adding points. Perfect. They snap exactly how I want them to snap. After that, I click Modify Sub-Elements and selecting with Ctrl 4 of them, I modify the elevation. Let's lower them by 4 centimeters. Okay. This method, wait, -40, enter. Okay, I forgot to press enter. That's why it didn't work first time. So yeah, this is the first method. This is how it will look like. Of course, we should modify the position of the drainage, but that's not the main topic of this video, so I will skip that part. And now, in the similar way, we can also create a linear drainage. So remember, you can always reset the shape. So if in the meantime your shapes becomes too complicated, and it's sometimes easier to start from scratch rather than trying to correct it. So reset shape is also a very useful tool. Now, instead of adding points, I will add a split line. So I will simply draw a line here. Then click again, modify sub-elements, and make sure this is, let's say, -50. But also this edge should be -50. Okay. So now we have this almost flat, narrow part plus sloped part from 0 up to here. We can always verify the slope by using spot slope tool. So this is how it looks like right now. Of course, we can always modify the units formats. Let's say we want it to be percentage, which is now 6%, which is more than enough for the water to drain. Okay, let's see how it looks like on the section. If I go to at least medium visibility. Then I have the tiles set as a constant value, but the concrete value varies from the maximum value, which we set on the edit type, right here, 80, and up to here, which is -50, which makes this space 30. This is it. If you like this tutorial, remember to subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up. If you have any more questions or ideas for the new videos, please leave a comment below. I will be happy to prepare a new tutorial for you.